Hello, my name is Neal Horton, and I'm the product trainer here at Bloom US. Today we're going to be learning how to install SERVO-DRIVE for waste recycle applications. Now that we have our SERVO-DRIVE waste recycle set, let's take a look and see what we have in the box. Paper template for helping with installation. Instruction manuals for the SERVO-DRIVE units itself. The bottom mount adapter bracket for use with our MOVENTO Waste recycle set. A bag with our small components. We have our distance bumpers, our cable connector, cable clips. We also have installation screws in the bag. Here we have our bottom mount bracket with SERVO-DRIVE unit pre-attached, and also a length of distribution cable. And lastly, we have our plug-in power supply. This is what provides power to the SERVO-DRIVE unit. Now that we've got everything out of the box, let's go ahead and begin the installation of our SERVO-DRIVE waste recycle set. Since we have a MOVENTO waste recycle set installed in the cabinet, we're going to use the bottom mount adapter bracket to make installation quick and easy. In order to do that, there's an area noted on here called MOVENTO. It relates to the channel in the back with a locator pin that lines up with a hole on our cross profile at the back of the runner set. Now that we've got our adapter bracket installed, let's go ahead and mount our bottom mount SERVO-DRIVE unit. We're going to use the reference tabs here on the bottom of the bracket to line up with the reference holes on the adapter bracket. Now our drive unit is installed, we can go ahead and screw down the bottom mounted bracket. Utilizing the screws included, we'll attach the bracket to the floor of the cabinet. Now our bracket is installed. With SERVO-DRIVE waste recycle set, we have an additional way to install the bottom mount bracket in the cabinet. Using the template provided in the box, we can easily mark the location in the back of the cabinet for the bottom mount bracket. We want to make sure that we use the tandem MOVENTO side of the template for installation. We're also going to cut for the proper length of our runner. In this case, we have a 533 length runner, so we'll cut the template here and place it in the cabinet. When we get to the front of the cabinet, we want to fold down the front leading edge and line it up with a center mark of our cabinet. Once we're lined up, now we can mark using a marking pen. Now that our holes are marked, using a 10mm drill bit, we can drill into the bottom of the cabinet for our locator pins on the bottom mount bracket. Now that we have our holes drilled, we can install our bottom mount bracket. Now that it's in place, we can attach it with the provided wood screws. At this point, we're going to give it power. This is where we're going to take our plug-in power supply, plug it into our source of power, and attach it to the cable on the bottom mount bracket SERVO-DRIVE unit. We've drilled a hole in the side of the cabinet to allow us to easily get our power cord through. Using the included cable connector, we're now going to attach the power cable to the SERVO-DRIVE unit cable. In doing so, we want to make sure that we properly align both cables to fit into the cable connector. Once both cables are properly in, we can then add the top portion of the cable connector and lock it down. Now that we have our cables connected, we can cover them up with our end caps, cover up any exposed cable. And now we have power to our drive unit indicated by the orange LED light on the drive unit. To ensure our cable doesn't get in our way when we close the drawer, we use the included cable clips to lock onto the cable and attach to the back of the cabinet. Now we can install our front distance bumpers. We include 4 distance bumpers in the set. This allows us to place both the distance bumper on the bottom and top on both the left and right side. We can now install our drawer. Simply by pressing on the front of the drawer, activates the SERVO-DRIVE unit, which then kicks the drawer out. Now we have a completed waste recycle SERVO-DRIVE set installed. If you'd like to learn more about SERVO-DRIVE waste recycle set or any of our other products and services, please visit us at bloom.com. If there are any other videos you'd like to see in the future, please let us know in the comments below.